Good morning, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Got lots to talk about this morning. But I'm not going to be on too awful long because I've got a bunch of stuff to do today. Being an adult sucks. Cleaning, laundry, all that. Let's see if I can find my chat on my phone. Where's my people? Hey, Michelle. Good morning. StreamYard so sucks. Like on my StreamYard screen right here I'm looking at, it shows that nobody is in here. Yeah. Angel, good morning. Cherry, morning. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome. Hey, faithful one. How are you? Can y'all believe Fotis Dulos is dead? I can't. I'm a little bit shocked, even though part of me thought that maybe he would die. I wish he hadn't done this for his kid's sake and because he needed to stand trial. So I wonder what's going to happen with Trachonis and Malwini. Fotis's lawyer, Norm Pattis, wants filed a motion. His Fotis's family wants his name cleared. Damn, I can't talk this morning. Lisa Butterfly, good morning. Yeah, they donated his organs. In that article I read in my video yesterday, it said his family was by his side to harvest his organs. That's the way I had it worded, so I put it in my video like that. I was like, harvest. I saw someone this morning. I just clicked on a live stream real quick, y'all. And they said, it was a comment in the chat. And they said, ever who got a murderer's organs became a murderer. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Have you ever heard of that? I've heard of people like getting a kidney from someone who used to drink beer. And after they got the kidney, then they started craving beer. I heard a story like that. I know, faithful one, it's been a hell of a week. You know, Jennifer's family, their statement was just basically, it's tragic all the way around and asked for their privacy. You know, as much as we dislike Fotis, I do feel bad for his family because they didn't kill Jennifer. And of course, they're going to, you know, his sister's going to support him. That's her brother. She probably don't want to believe that her brother killed the mother of his children. I wouldn't want to believe it. Hey, Tremaine. But you would think if they had read over the evidence, they would know he did it. But I get it. They want to support their loved one. Also, yesterday, I learned that Fotis had a new girlfriend, allegedly. Let me see if I can find it. Tremaine, good morning, baby girl. It's your lover boy here. You crack me up. I just love your comments. You're pretty awesome. Let me let my dog in real quick first. Oh, lady. Always interrupting. Come on. Come on. Let's take your time, princess. Move. Okay. I always got dog problems. Those kids have to live with this. I know it. It's destroyed everybody's lives. It's affected a lot of people, his actions. Z Storage, Ola, good morning, honey. Cheryl, good morning. See, Cheryl's message is not even on my StreamYard's chat. seeing it because I'm looking at my phone. I hate StreamYards. Yeah, what a week for true crime. Okay, so let me get out of the chat for a minute. Y'all's going to want to see this, so I might as well use my Chromebook. Fotis' new girlfriend. Y'all have probably heard, but we're still going to talk about it. I can't remember where I've seen that. She's quite a pretty woman. Kind of resembles Jennifer. So her name's Anna Curry. And I think she used to work with him. Hold on, I'm going to screen share. Hold on, let me look at the chat. This is by the Daily Mail. I seen China and said something. Yep, girlfriend went shopping, but arrived and was filmed at the house. Well, from what I read on this Daily Mail this morning, she had been seen out jogging with Fotis. Yeah. And she is the one that put up $150K in cash to bond him out, it says. It says Ann Curry had a new girlfriend who paid $147,000 in cash in order for him to make bond. So she's 42. And she said she would also pay an additional $272,000 to secure the $6 million bond for Fotis, who was charged with murder of his estranged wife. I hate when they put wife in the article. She was not his wife. So let's scroll and look at her. Oh, they're saying the brunette bears a striking resemblance to Dulos' missing wife and mistress, Michelle Troconis. Michelle Troconis did not look like Jennifer Dulos. They are so wrong about that. So this is his new woman. She's quite pretty. It says she left Dulos' home around 10:30 a.m. to run errands and returned to find police officers fighting to revive him on the driveway. Excuse me. I couldn't mute because I got this page pulled up. So she had been staying there at the house with him, I guess, shacking up. The Farmington Love Pad. This thing will not scroll right when you're screen sharing. At least it won't for me. Google Hangouts was really the best streaming app. See, it just won't scroll. That house is huge, guys. Can you imagine living in that home? All alone. It's so big. He definitely had a type. Like their hair is kind of similar. A little bit different colors and some of their features. I think Jennifer and the new girlfriend look more alike. I don't think Troconis looks like either one of them. Says the Hartford Courant first reported that Curry wrote 2 checks for a total of $147,000 on January 9th, according to public records, in order to pay the bail bondsman his fee on the $6 million bond. Dulos contributed a check for $1,000. It's probably all the money he had. He was broke. He couldn't even pay the heat bill on one of his other homes and property. He couldn't pay for the yard to be mowed, lawn care, anything. It's in foreclosure now, or the bank took it. And his Farmington home, they foreclosed on it. He probably felt like he had no way out. You know, he was going to lose the home he was in, lose his other home and property that he was, I guess, trying to redo so he could sell, maybe. They was more than likely going to revoke his bond. And he probably felt like if they revoked his bond, he wouldn't be able to get back out. Then he would go to trial, be found convicted. So he decided to take the easy way out. Let me flip over here a second. I hate coughing while I'm live streaming, so I try to mute. Sorry, guys. The conditions of Dulos' $6 million bond meant putting up 7% of that amount, or $420,000 in cash, to prevent him awaiting trial in jail. In documents seen by the DailyMail.com, Dulos lists Curry as his best friend. He also lists the names of his 5 children and his sister Rena, who lives in Athens, Greece, and was due to arrive at the hospital to see her brother. According to the filing, Curry agreed to pay the balance of just over $272,000 in 15 installments. And I scrolled. Damn it. But anyways, she put up the money for his bond. She does look like Jennifer a little bit in this picture. I don't know if y'all can see my cursor or not, but yeah. So I think that she used to work with Fotis. It goes on to say. Does she not listen to the news? Did she not read over the arrest warrants and things? I'm sorry, but these women that fall in love with these serial killers and stuff have got a screw loose in their brains, people. Let me see if I can close this out. I hope I don't close my StreamYards out. Also, I was going to look in just a second and see exactly what Norm Pattis said about clearing Fotis' name. He said the family was adamant, and so he filed some kind of motion. In Fotis's note that he left, he said his attorneys had the evidence to prove his innocence. Like, really? Yeah, she is quite pretty. Quite stupid. Yeah, I agree. I reckon the lies he told a new friend. Yeah, I agree, Shannon. In order to remain in control, he wrote the final chapter. He probably did that so people would be like, oh my God, he was innocent. And the media drove him to commit suicide with all these accusations. You're right. Just makes him look more guilty to me. That lady on TV the other day, I think she was a doctor or something. She said people that are controlling narcissists, when they get involved in the criminal justice system, they feel like they're trapped, when things are not, it's not looking good for them. So they decide to control the situation and will commit suicide, basically. Trying to light my cigarette on my little rechargeable lighter. I don't smoke a lot. What I do is I let my cigarettes go out. That's why I have to light them so much. I just hold them. Will's in the house. Good morning. If y'all are not subscribed to Will, check out his channel. He just did a video on Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell and the two missing kids, JJ and Tylee, and it's really good. He explains it really well. You need to check it out. Let me go get the link. Because you never know, like, someone might watch replay and not be subscribed to Will, and they might go subscribe. Okay. Jermaine, are you subscribed to Will? If not, you need to be. You like true crime. You'll like him. When he meet these women, I don't know, some people can tell he's crazy or not. Yeah, he's probably very charismatic at first, like when he met Jennifer at college. He was probably very charming, probably acted like a gentleman. Believe me, I've dealt with that kind before. And now, in my older years, I can spot them out. I can always tell when someone's not being authentic. Putting on an act, as I call it. Part 2 just launched on Lori Vallow. Thank you for the shout out, love. Oh, no problem. You shout me out all the time, and I appreciate it. I love your channel. Like, I found your channel before I had a true crime channel. I found your channel when I just had my little hermit crab channel, which I don't have anymore. Yeah. As soon as I watched your first video, I was hooked. I'm still annoyed by Fotis Dulos. Hey, Cece and everyone. Me too, Remy. Me too. I mean, gosh. I feel for the children. I mean, their mother's gone. Their dad was accused of murder. Now he's committed suicide. Fotis destroyed so many lives. Did she surface with the kids? No. Lori Vallow did not turn in her kids. No. As far as I know, she's still in Hawaii. Yeah. I think JJ's biological grandmother gave an interview. I think I seen. Her husband was just so sick with stress and stuff, he couldn't give another interview. Mr. Woodcock, I believe is his name. So let's see what US Today's saying, guys, about it. I'm just going to look it up on my phone. It says the mother, let me exit out. The mother of 2 Idaho children missing since September did not meet a court-ordered deadline to bring the children to authorities Thursday. She had until Thursday evening to present the 2 children to authorities in Idaho, but was nowhere to be seen. Says the case, spanning multiple states, has sparked nationwide interest in a manhunt as Joshua, known as JJ Vallow, age 7, and Tylee Ryan, 17, haven't been seen since late September in Rexburg, Idaho. Lori Vallow, who has claimed to believe she was a god, was recently found in Hawaii with her new husband, Chad Daybell, and served the court order, but her children were not with her. So it says she could face contempt of court for failing to meet the court-ordered deadline. I wonder what's going to happen next. They will probably arrest her for not surrendering the kids. But I wonder what's going to happen when She never tells where the kids are, and they never find any evidence that they were murdered. That's what I'm confused about. I'm sure they'll still charge her with something. They would have to. In multiple articles, people that's known Lori said that she had changed so much. She got into reading Chad Daybell's books and just became obsessed with his prophecies and just everything that he said. And somehow got into her head that she was a god reincarnated. It's a crazy story. And on top of that, she probably had her brother kill her ex-husband when he came to pick up the kids. And Chad Daybell probably done away with his wife, Tammy. I would say Chad and Lori had to have been messing around and concocted these murders, a story, to get rid of their families so they could be together. That's what I think. They first thought that Chad's wife died of natural causes at her home, but he would not let them do an autopsy. She was just in her 40s. You would think that would have been suspicious, but they exhumed her. But they've not released the autopsy results yet. And I think they were doing an autopsy on Lori Vallow's brother because he killed himself after he killed his brother-in-law. Not right then and there, but later on. I wonder if she knew he was going to do that. Maybe that's why she went shopping. I don't know. I wonder how he was acting that morning. I'm sure investigators have interviewed her. Maybe they'll release more information later on, what she said. Hey, Very Mary. Katie, hey. I'm not saying that right. Is it Katie? Katie. I can't pronounce names. Remy, what? God reincarnated? Yeah, she thought she's the God reincarnated. She still thinks it. They're all into this Mormon prophecy stuff. I don't know. It's kind of like a cult, I think. She know more about what's happening than she let it on. Probably. My husband must be leaving. I heard him crank the Jeep. With the remote control. My friend had her baby stolen by the father, just didn't bring the baby back on Christmas. Hey, y'all, that reminds me about that baby in Miami, that's missing. Hey. Okay, y'all be careful. Okay, my husband came in here. Sorry. Skylar's going to go to my mother-in-law's for a play date with her boxer friend. Okay. So the baby was 1 week old. Father found committed suicide. I think he killed 4 people before that, though. And I didn't get a chance this morning to look it up. The missing child is 1 week old and weighs just 7 pounds. Law enforcement officials think Andrew was taken by his father. Okay, that was the old one. Let me find it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm a little bit manic this morning, so you have to overlook me. I apologize. Police in Florida are searching for a newborn after the father, believed to have abducted him, died by an apparent suicide. So the father, Ernesto Caballero, I think that's how you pronounce that, was found dead Wednesday in Pasco County, over 300 miles from a home in Miami, where the discovery of three women's bodies the day before prompted the search for the father and the baby. Excuse you, lady. If you didn't get in fights with everybody, you could go with them. Sorry, y'all, my dog. Hold on just a minute. Okay, it says, although police believe Ernesto had taken his son Andrew, who is 1 week old, the baby was not with his father when he was found. There's been no evidence discovered at the scene that confirms baby Andrew was with Ernesto Caballero in Pasco County, the sheriff's office said. It is possible that Ernesto left the baby somewhere before traveling to an area, a spokesperson for the Pasco County Sheriff's Office told NBC News. It says police in Miami-Dade began searching for him and baby Andrew after the women were found dead from apparent gunshot wounds. And a family member discovered them Tuesday. And that family member is who told police that Ernesto Caballero and the baby were missing from the residence. I hope and pray he didn't do anything bad to that little baby. He is so cute. He's only a week old. Let's look at his picture, and then I'll look at the chat, and then I'm going to let my dog out of the room. Y'all have to overlook me when I get manic. I get bum puzzled and stuff, and I just have spells where I just experience mania and stuff. It sucks. I got bad nerves too. So let's look at that one. Let me screen share. Hold on, lady, and I'll open the door since everybody's gone. Let me give it time to load. Come on, let me open the door. Oh no, he shut the door all the way. Oh no. Okay, good. I open it. Get locked in here. Okay, let's see. Close it. And there's the little baby. Well, let me see. Let me just go to the images so we can get a good look at him. It's not showing it there. Well, I wanted it to show the whole picture. Let's go back to what I damn had. Jesus, I hate technology. I don't know what I'm doing, though. It's part of the problem. It takes forever to load. Let me look at the chat, see what y'all saying. Where you going, Remy? I used Bumfuzzled in a chat today, CC. Oh, you copycat, Remy? I'm just kidding. It's a new word. I invented it. But I think I heard it from my granny, to be honest with you. I don't think it's my invention. I'm going to head out, take some cough meds, and lay down. Feel better, Remy. Queen C. I've been lasering in on everything Kobe lately, so haven't really kept up with much else. Yeah, everybody's just shocked and heartbroken over Kobe. Florence, hey girl. Feel better. It's been stated in the news he was found by Gianna, but holding on to her or hugging her. Possibly all this happened in the end. Oh, wow. It took me 5 years to find out I could do screenshots. Hey, girl, it took me 6 months to learn to screen share. Seriously. But see, the problem is with this StreamYard, when you share it, it makes to where it don't want to load. It takes forever to load. It don't want to scroll. Let's see if it'll scroll. Maybe I should give it time to load, though. Maybe that's the problem. There's the baby. He looks mean as hell. And I think the baby's mother was among one of the women that was found dead. I don't even know how to live stream. Oh, it's really easy. Hey, Leroy. Welcome. I've been seeing your comments. How did he commit suicide? Yes, it was carbon monoxide poisoning to Queen C. Fotis. I think he ran like a vacuum cleaner hose from his exhaust into the car. Yeah. Okay, Leroy, let me write that down to check my email. Y'all know I ain't checked my email in a month. It has probably been a month since I've been in my emails. I'm sorry. I need to check them. I probably got 1,000. I have such a bad memory. Okay, I will check my emails, Leroy, when I get off here. It took me until last year to learn how to copy and paste links. Yes, I didn't learn how to do that until last year. So don't feel bad. It's such a loss that he passed, but to lose his daughter too, what a nightmare. Yeah. It's sad about Kobe and his daughter, yeah. Yeah, but should all taper down this weekend after the news and then funerals and other stuff. Yeah. He had been with his wife forever. They'd been together forever. Let me see. I gotta go get some coffee. I seen Florence in here earlier. You still here, girl? I've been missing you. We gotta go refill some coffee. You may hear the TV. I'm trying to look at my chat using the StreamYards while I'm in the kitchen and it won't show the new comments. StreamYards is a piece of crap. I use the free version of it, but I watch other people that stream that upgrade, pay for it. They have the same problems. I'm not paying for this junk. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it sucks. I gotta heat my coffee up. Got a dog staring me down. She's mad because Skylar went with the hubby and took to play with Ruby, the boxer, and Lady can't go because she can't get along with other female dogs because she's a control freak. Everything has to be her way. Come on, Lady, let's go sit down. Let me get back to my spot. Look at my chat. Now no one will find anything out about Jennifer. I know, unless Kent or Draconis spills the beans. I'd say they'll still proceed with their conspiracy to commit murder charges. And hopefully one of them will try to make a deal with prosecutors and tell the truth, tell everything that they know. You've been working a lot, haven't you, Florence? Katie, I never checked emails. I had a 21K. That's probably how many I got, girl. I probably got a lot of emails. StreamYards is giving everyone trouble lately. It's always gave me trouble, Michelle. What about the girlfriend? Oh, I was talking about I should say, since Fotis had a new girlfriend, I'm going to have to refer to Michelle Triconis as ex-girlfriend so it don't confuse people. I was just saying that they'll probably still proceed with his ex-girlfriend's conspiracy to commit murder charges, and Kent, his friend's charges as well. I'm hoping that Kent tries to make a deal. I keep looking for him to make a deal with prosecutors to save his own butt, try to get less jail time, because he is an attorney. He knows how this works. But for all I know, he could be doing that right now. They could be working with him. Who knows? His butt's still in jail. I wonder what Michelle Triconis thinks and feels about Fotis passing away. I'm back, lost internet connection. I hate when that happens. What did Kent do? Kent was Fotis Dulos' friend and former attorney. And allegedly, he helped Fotis with the murder. And he was charged with conspiracy to commit murder. Yeah, he had a new girlfriend, Ann Curry. You want to see her picture again? I could pull it up. Fotis' new girlfriend. I should have, I had it on my phone. I should have uploaded it to my drive, but I didn't. That's okay. I can screen share. Goodness gracious, I hear someone beating and banging outside. Okay. So this is Fotis' new woman, Ann Curry. For those of you that didn't see it earlier, she does look like Jennifer. They got that picture side by side quite a bit. But this old ugly Michelle Triconis over here does not look like Ann or Jennifer. Someone commented one time and said that they thought Fotis looked like George Clooney. Do you guys think so? Bye, Lisa. Have a good day. Hey, Red Rum. Yeah, well, Katie does good true crime. Is that Steph Curry's sister? I don't know, Tremaine. I don't know, but she seems to have money. Florence, no way. She says he looks like George Clooney. Very merry. A busted George Clooney. Wow, what do all these women see in him? He was handsome, but he's ugly inside, so that cancels it all out. Yeah, see, I agree with your comment. I saw a picture of Fotis and Jennifer back in the day when they were happy. It was outside. There was like a pretty field in the background. But anyways, they was a nice looking couple. He was nice looking. She was beautiful. But now when I look at Fotis, I just see ugliness. Ugliness. He probably married Jennifer because her family had money. Without Jennifer, his business was going under. Really, he had nothing. Her family's the one that gave him the money to start his own business. Then he didn't want to pay them back. He felt like it was a gift. I hate when I touch my phone. It does that stupid split screen. Mail in the house. Does anybody want to come up? I got time this morning. Katie, you want to come up? Mel, want to come up? Anybody? I would like to do where people call in, come up on panel, give your opinion about whatever case we're discussing. That would be fun. Like call in, give your opinion real quick, then the next caller. Maybe when my channel gets bigger, if it ever does. Not today, CC. Apparently, I look like a truck has run over me. Wow, who said that? Emma, don't pay no attention to these assholes. People need to let it go. I'm not even going to get started on that shit. I'll talk to you later about it, Mel. Damn it, that's what I meant to do. Charge my headphones so I could call in. Oh, you can't do it without them? Would it help if I put my headphones in? Mean people say stuff. I don't know why people want to mess with Mel for. Very married. But we don't want to talk about it. So. No, I'm tired. There's so much going on. Oh, it's okay. Oh, you're driving? Well, you don't need to call in while you're driving, girl. It's distractive driving. Let's wait till you get home. Okay, I can't look at Fotis anymore, y'all. I got to take it down, okay? Hey, Captain Obvious. How are you? What do you think about Fotis passing away? I'm still in shock. When I did that video yesterday, it was short. I just didn't know what to say at the end of it because I was just kind of shocked that he was officially dead. Even though part of me thought that, hey, he might not make it. I love Mel. Oh, do you, Tremaine? Do you watch Mel? Close friend of mine. Off of YouTube. I love Mel. I really care about her. I do. I care about all my friends I talk to off YouTube. I care about people on YouTube that I don't talk to, privately. I feel like I jinxed him in your birthday video. No, meow meow. No, you didn't. It was going to happen. But I know what you're saying. Meow meow is a hoot. Yeah, she's funny. She cracks me up. I told my hubby, I was like, I would love to go to Australia and meet her. Then I could go to the Australian Zoo. I think he took the easy route and took all his secrets with him. Yeah. Do you know what? I think ex-gal pal Trachonis and Malwhinnie know some of those secrets. Now the question is, will they ever reveal those secrets? I really wanted to see him go to trial, and be convicted and have to answer for what he did. He's destroyed so many lives. His own children's. 5 kids. Without a mother, without a father. They was going to be without their father anyways if he hadn't have killed himself. Because he was going to go to prison. But still, it's hard on the kids. How do you explain all this to little children? I said a lot of prayers for them. I really have. One is going to flip. They still are going to court. That's what I'm hoping, Captain Obvious. I've prayed for it. I have prayed for one of them to flip and tell where her body's at. Well, what? We cannot drive to Arizona? What? I'm confused. Sorry. Oh, road trip. Okay, I see your other comment. Yeah, you could drive here. I would love to meet some of y'all. That would be so much fun. Go on a road trip. Go see everybody. Have Mail fly over and go on a road trip. A bunch of us. They don't want to admit their guilt, Katie. Says, I don't understand why they won't tell. It would help their case to show compassion by giving closure to the family. Yeah, it would. Agree. Now that he's gone, I would think they'd be fighting for a deal. I know. They may be. They may be, and we don't know it. Let's hope and pray. It seems like this case has been going on forever. I've been doing videos about it and talking about it. Ever since it came out in the news, she was missing. My dad's side of the family are all from North Carolina, Virginia. I love it there. It is pretty here. It is. The mountains are really pretty. Blue Ridge Mountains, the Appalachian Mountains. People away from here call it Appalachian or something like that, mountains. But it's Appalachian Mountains. That's the way we say it. Says, I'm sorry, but him killing himself proves he didn't care how this would affect his 5 children. Oh, Mr. Norm Pattis had a response to that. And his response was that basically it was the media's fault because he was tried in the court of public opinion. That's basically what he said. The media saying he murdered his wife, drove him to suicide. It's a bunch of bullshit. He drove himself to suicide by what he did. Katie, I say it the wrong way. I say a lot of things the wrong way. Oh, very Mary, I'd like for you to visit too. There's a lot of things to do around here. Like we got Jefferson's National Forest, and you can go zip lining. They got a big Sasquatch statue, all kinds of little trails, lakes, stuff to do. I could do a road trip and see Zelda, Opinionated Alma. Those are the closest channel creators I know to me. Hey, that sounds like fun. I would do it if I was you. Marcia, you made one of my lives. I've been praying for you, girl. I hope you're feeling better. I just love Marcia. She's awesome. I love her voice. I love seeing more country people on YouTube as creators, Marcia, she's good-hearted and she's really smart. That's what I like about her. If y'all are not subscribed to Marcia's channel, go check her out. You'll like her. Yeah, that jerk Norm Pattis said he was executed. I'm glad you tapped that in, Katie, because I about forgot about that. Yeah. Executed by the media. I love to hike too, very Mary, but I can't do much of it because of my knee now. I went hiking a few years ago down in the holler here and found an old abandoned homestead. It looked like the people just got up and just left one day and left everything in the house. There was a calendar on the wall. It said 1980 on it. Outside, there was one of those old Willys Jeeps in like a barn. Everything's still down there. I haven't been down there in a few years, though. What do you think will happen to the attorney? LL, we are Southern, aren't we? LATCC. Well, the attorney that was charged for conspiracy, Marcia, I think he'll flip. I think he'll try to make a deal with prosecutors. I look for him to do it more than I do Michelle, to be honest. I feel like if Michelle was going to flip, she would have done it by now. Jermaine, if you're not subscribed to Marcia, check her out. You'll like her channel too. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Hey, Light Feather, remember Mel in y'all's prayers and her son and daughter. This might sound effed up, but Chris Watts had more balls than Fotis. Got that right. I know what you're saying. How interesting. I have an injury keeping off the trails right now, too. Oh, really? You can't hike right now? Yeah, it sucks. My tendonitis hurts worse than my knee, though, because it's right there on my Achilles heel, right there on that cord. Makes your foot move, And it's a pretty good size knot, and it hurts. Did anyone watch the Lifetime Watts movie? Well, I did. I gave it an F because I thought it was done in poor taste. They got a lot of stuff wrong in it. They painted Shanann to be like controlling and bossy and made out like Nicole Kessinger was some kind of victim. She was not a victim. She knew Chris Watts was married. She looked Shanann up a year prior. Verbal. Hey. Yes, and Will 411 now was in the documentary. They showed his picture from YouTube, and they also showed another creator. What is her name? Marley Marlowe or something like that. It was very poorly done, Marcia. They showed Chris dragging the body down the stairs and her head hitting each stair as he dragged her down. So glad I didn't waste my time. Yeah, well, I wasn't going to watch it, and I just so happened, this is honest God's truth, I just so happened to flip on Lifetime, and I was watching another movie. What the crap was the name of it? I can't remember. But anyways, it showed the preview that the Watts movie was next, so that's why I watched it. I was like, might as well. I watched it for all of you that didn't want to watch it, so I could tell y'all about it. That's my excuse. I didn't make it through it. I did, but I didn't watch the documentary afterwards. I went to take a shower and actually went on YouTube to find something to listen to while I was in the shower. And Will was live at the time. And it was so funny because everybody kept trying to tell him that they showed his picture in the documentary. And he didn't believe it because people messed with him all the time, trolls and stuff. So it was quite funny. Thank you for doing that, CC. Way to take one for the team. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I gave warning a while back. I'm like, I'm going to try not to watch it, but y'all know I'm nosy as hell. So I may watch it. But I did hate it. For I was thinking about Shanann's family as I was watching it. Oh my gosh. I was thinking, I wonder if they even have their TV on tonight. Because they knew they was going to air that movie. I hate that when the StreamYard's chat gets stuck. If I wasn't looking at my phone, I wouldn't even be able to see the comments. Yes, I watched it so I could report to y'all, Marcia. You're welcome, Michelle. I heard Jay for Justice is on Dateline tonight for the Heidi Broussard case. Really? Well, that's good. She's good at doing true crime. I don't watch her a lot. It's nothing personal. I just can't watch everybody. There's just certain channels I watch out. But I do watch her sometimes. But she's really good at true crime. A lot better than I am. I get all bumfuzzled and off topic and stuff. Who gets the money from the movie? I don't know, Captain Obvious. Good question. Yes, Jay was on Dateline. Yeah, she does good true crime. She really does. I do try to watch her when I can. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Cheryl, are you shook? Because I was just thinking. I don't see a wrench. Maybe not. But Shook has a wrench, but I thought her name was Shook. I don't know. No, okay. Okay, sorry, I had you confused. Because her name's Cheryl, too. And sometimes when people change their names, their wrench will be gone. So, okay, never mind. So the state would be his parents? Probably. Oh, really, Marcia? I used to get told all the time. I've had like 2 or 3 encounters where people's walked up to me and told me that I looked just like a girl from a couple towns over. They actually thought I was her. One guy was like, "Hey, why didn't you speak to me?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know you." Yeah. Hey, Cece, are you throwing a Super Bowl party? Hey, we should. No, but we should. We can. Okay, I forgot who's in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs and the 49ers. Am I right? So I think I'm going to go for the Chiefs. Tim's coming to town today. Oh, Lord, Will, y'all going to do a live stream tonight? I'll have to stay up to watch that. You going for the Chiefs, Cheryl? You going for the 49ers, Verbal? We'll have to make a bet. Love you too, Marcia. I'm going to watch that video. I missed the other live stream you did, but I'm going to watch it. I like to listen to replays when I'm just piddling around the house. Yeah, we could have a Super Bowl party. I wish I could like live stream the Super Bowl on my channel, but I probably can't. Probably get in trouble. Don't know if we'll do a live stream tonight. Well, I hope y'all do. I like him. I like Tim. He's really funny. He seems like a nice person. Susan, girl, I'm sorry. I'm just coming on. I worked last night. Boy, did I think about you when I heard that news. Oh my gosh. Is piddling like putzing? I don't know, Captain. Piddling is like, just cleaning up around the house, doing a little bit of this and that, a little bit of work here and there. Piddling. Uh-oh, Marcia's going for the 49ers. I'm going to have to make a bet with her. I'm going to go for the Chiefs. I just don't like the 49ers for some reason. I used to be a big Colts fan when they had Peyton Manning as the quarterback. Then he went to the Broncos. So I had to go with my man to the Broncos. I love Peyton Manning. I think he's really good looking too. But besides that, I really kind of got out of watching football when he retired. Early, in case you missed it, CC said holler. Yep. You spelled it right. It's spelled Holler. Okay, so Susan says it is the same thing, Captain Obvious. I'd never heard that. What'd you say? Putzlin or something? We got all kinds of slang here in the country. My granny, instead of saying over there, she'll say over yonder. My granny will be 80 years old on February 4th. She's something else. She keeps a little moonshine up in her cabinet in case she gets to coughing or something. She's something else. Putzin. So putzin means the same thing as piddling. Okay. Back home, everyone ends every sentence with "you betcha." Oh my God. I watched a channel, Bob and George the Goose. I think it's Crazy Bob and George the Goose. But every sentence he says, "you betcha, you betcha." I love that damn goose he's got. George is awesome. He's friendly. He goes to Walmart. He goes everywhere with that guy. He watches Sonny's channel. He subscribed to Sonny. I think he is from, I'm wanting to say Wisconsin, maybe. Oh, my stomach's growling. Breakfast time. I'm just reading the chat here. Verbal, did you give your opinion on Fotis passing away? I'd like to hear what you got to say about it. Where is Andrew? Paige and Andrew, cement shoes. And Betty didn't get notified. I always like his comments. He's funny as shit. Well, at least those children's trust funds won't get squandered now. Yeah, I know. He was trying to get his hands on their trust fund. That's why he wanted custody of them. With Jennifer out of the way, he probably thought he would get custody of the kids and access to the trust funds, which is about $2 million. They probably would have had even a lot more money than that, from their mother. I lived in Wisconsin for 4 years before moving home to northern Michigan. Oh, really? I've never been to Michigan. Will, be safe. Thanks for chatting with us. I'm going to use his line. Be safe out there. He always says that. I like it when he says that. Yeah, I said yesterday he basically tried to manipulate one more time with that note. Coward piece of shit. I agree. Light Feather, hello. I came in late. Hey, girl, you doing okay? I got a cough. Let me mute. I'm torn. He cost the state any more money, but then again, part of me wanted for him to recover with some lasting pain, but enough to stand trial and get convicted. Yeah, that's the way I feel too, Susan. I think his bail was being revoked, and he knew he wasn't getting out again. That's what I think too, Captain Obvious. Exactly what I think. It was an emergency hearing that morning. And I believe he knew that if he went to jail, he would never get out again. So he decided to control the situation and committed suicide. My stomach is growling too. I'm about to get a 12-inch sub with a pack of chips and a Red Bull. Oh, I love Red Bulls. Shay, hey girl. Imagine if he got convicted. He'd be in there forever. Sooner or later, he would have tried to commit suicide. Probably would have. Look what Epstein did to himself, which some people think that Epstein was murdered. I don't know what to think about it. I just never really covered and talked about that case a lot. Because every time I did, I don't know, I'd had trouble putting together the video, just like the Watts case. So I was like, hey, that's my sign not to do it. Yes, he controlled the situation. Perfect way to put it. Yeah, I heard a professional say that. He was a control freak. And he was definitely not in control of this situation. His life was crumbling before his eyes. His houses in foreclosure. He was going to have to get out of that Farmington home. He was there on house arrest. Gloria Farber stopped making the payments on it. You know, Fotis lived in that home with his ex-gal pal, Michelle Troconis, and Gloria Farber was paying the mortgage. Morgan, hey girl, you made it. I have such trouble keeping the story straight on the Hawaii found couple, so many murdered that were family connections. Yes. Well, if you want a good video that explains it really well, that case, go over to 411 Now's channel. He did a video on it yesterday, and I think he just said he put up part 2 of it. And he explains it really, really good in the video. I've not seen part 2 yet, but I'm sure it's good. There's a lot of people dead around those two, Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow. You got her ex-husband dead, shot by her own brother. You got his wife dead under suspicious circumstances. And you got 2 missing kids nobody's seen hide nor hair of, as my granny would say, since September. And more than likely, they're probably deceased. They were probably murdered. Who knows what these 2 did? They might have murdered those kids, like sacrificed them, or they're into all this religious cult stuff, as I would call it. Yeah, Very Mary, I'll give you my email. I gotta check my email when I get off here. There's my email. Sick mofos, aren't they, Captain Obvious? Yeah, they're going down little by little. He will probably flip on her. I don't think she's going to tell anything. The reporter that tracked them down in Hawaii, well, the police gave him a tip that they were going to serve him with a warrant there. Anyways, there was a reporter there. I watched the video of it. He tells Lori Vallow that people are praying for her kids. You know what she says? That's great. He keeps asking her where her kids are, blah, blah, blah. She won't answer. But he's like, there's thousands of people praying for your kids. And she's like, that's great. Straight up, bitch. Cold-hearted as hell. Thinks she's a damn god reincarnated. I mean, she's crazy as hell. My theory is Chad and Lori probably met. They had spouses at the time because she actually moved to Hawaii with her ex-husband, Charles Vallow. And that's where Chad Daybell was. Because she got into reading his books and stuff and became obsessed because he read about prophecies, right? Then somehow she ends back up in Idaho. Her and Charles are not together anymore, right? But I think during this time, her and Chad start having an affair. And I think she gets her brother to kill Charles when he came to visit his adopted son, JJ. Then her brother allegedly kills himself. But then, Chad's wife dies. So I think they plotted to get rid of their spouses. Then the children disappear. I'm not good at explaining things, but I think y'all get what I'm saying. Faithful one, sorry I missed your live yesterday. I was picking grandson up from school. Hey, that's okay, honey. I get it. I got to pick my son up from school today. Maybe my mom don't get out of her appointment in time. No regard for life at all. Yeah, but Susan, make sure you go over and check out Will's video. It explains it so good. Is she in custody, Michelle? Let me see. She just had till like 5:30 yesterday to turn them in, or she was going to be in contempt. Um, I don't see I don't see anything saying she has yet. But maybe Michelle's seen something I'm not seeing. Michelle, do they have Lori Vallow in custody? Yeah, I'm going to watch his second part when I'm done here, too. I'm going to get off here, actually. I've got some stuff to do, piddling, as I call it, to do, and got to go check on the animals and all that. I will definitely do some videos when I hear anything else about Fotis or Lori Vallow. Y'all keep talking. I'm going around the corner of the subway. Well, Tremaine, I'm getting ready to go to my kitchen and fix me something to eat after I check on my little goat first. Thanks for chatting, y'all. Y'all have a good day. I love y'all. Be kind. Peace. And I'm going to check my email. So if anybody's emailed me, I will try to respond. I've probably got a million. Anyways, bye, guys.